indirect object of a sentence. She had given the tramp no chocolate. So we have this sentence, she as a noun, subject noun phrase, and had given the tramp no chocolate as a verb phrase, which consists of two noun phrases, the tramp and no chocolate. Right? So we can put it into bracket in this way, she as noun phrase and then we have the verb phrase. Both noun phrases are complements to the lexical verb give, which is ditransitive, right? Because it requires two noun phrases. Both noun phrases are in fact objects. Since both can become the subject of a passive sentence, we can say no chocolate had been given to the tramp. So no chocolate, this noun phrase has been brought to the initial position to make the subject of the sentence, and the tramp had been given no chocolate, and the tramp, the second noun phrase, has been brought to the initial position to make the subject of the sentence. So these two noun phrases make the verb give a ditransitive verb. So a ditransitive verb takes two objects. But the two noun italicized do not behave in quite identical ways. In 13 we have to add P to the noun phrase the tramp, but in 14 we cannot insert to before no chocolate. For example, this is related to the fact that there is an alternative version of 11 in which noun phrase the tramp can be replaced with the prepositional phrase with to, right? The noun phrase no chocolate cannot be replaced by a prepositional phrase with to. She had given no chocolate to the tramp. So we have replaced no chocolate with the tramp, and the tramp has to be used with to, right? Whereas we cannot say she had given the tramp to no chocolate. We could not use to with no chocolate. It means that these two noun phrases, the no chocolate and the tramp, are of some different types, right? So both noun phrases in number are objects. No chocolate is direct object and the tramp is the indirect object. As they could not be replaced equally, so on the basis of that, we say that the tramp was indirect object and no chocolate was direct object. So it is a characteristic of the indirect object that it can often be replaced by a preposition phrase with either to or for, right? For example, she bought her chocolate, and if her is a indirect object, if we replace it or if we move it to the end position, we say she bought chocolate to her. So we have to bring to with her. So example of the letter, she poured the tramp a drink, right? She poured a drink for the tramp. However, occasionally there is only one possibility of realizing the indirect object. She struck him a blow, right? She struck a blow to him will not be correct. Ditransitive verb like give, offer and pour normally have one of the following subcategorization frames. They can have a noun phrase and a noun phrase, or a noun phrase and a noun phrase, or a noun phrase and a prepositional phrase with to, or a noun phrase and a prepositional phrase with for. So these are some complements that we've been discussing of the predicate, right? So there are adjuncts, there are direct object, there are indirect objects.